Hi, this is Phoenix from System8 Media Network, and I am here with Darren about the comic Genie the Genius, put out by After Hours Press and Ape Entertainment.
That's right.
So tell me about Genie the Genius.
Well, Genie the Genius is a comic about a fifth grade boy named Andy who finds a genie while he's on a field trip to the museum. And it turns out that the genie is a junior genie. He's not really a full-powered genie because he's a kid genie. So he comes home with Andy, and because he wants to help, he's a very energetic character. Because he wants to help Andy, somehow, since he can't grant wishes, he decides to help him by helping with his schoolwork. The whole concept is sort of a Magic School Bus meets the Fairly Odd Parents sort of thing. It's educational, but it's kind of wacky fun and comedy. It was co-created by me with Boomer Esiason,
okay,
the football player, or the former football player. He came to me. He wanted to establish a character that could be used for educational stuff to help kids understand some medical things, because Boomer is very dedicated to fighting cystic fibrosis with his Boomer Esiason Foundation.
Okay.
And we decided to come up with Genie the Genius. It's a 3-issue comic story that we'll package later into a trade, and it's just a lot of fun. The demographic is 6 to 12, and although we've had some parents who bought it for like their 4-year-old, and they read it with their kids, and they've written us back and emailed us and sent us pictures of the kids with the comic book. So we're getting a lot of really positive feedback. So that's the concept.
Okay, and like you said, so you got some. You think that dinosaurs here? This looks like science fiction, Star Wars. So I'm gonna guess this carries a lot of stuff kids like.
It's a little bit fantasy. It is a lot of things. It touches on things kids like. The first issue touches on dinosaurs. Genie takes Andy back to the Cretaceous period to help him with a school report on dinosaurs, and Andy's taking a lot of pictures with his iPhone, and they get in a lot of trouble. Things happen, and Genie has to save the day. The second story is about the 5th grade has science fair time, and Andy procrastinated his project. So he decides, with Genie's help, that he's going to make a Mars rover model out of toilet paper tubes and cardboard and scotch tape and that sort of thing. But Genie thinks it would be really cool if they go to Mars and actually see a rover for themselves.
Wow.
So the story is about them. They go to Mars. It also appeals to little girls because Andy's little sister, Emily, finds out that her brother has a genie.
And you know how siblings are. Like, I want one too.
Absolutely. Yeah, so she makes him come to her tea party, and she basically tells him that she wants to go on all the adventures with him because it's not fair that he gets to go on all these cool adventures.
As any good little sister does, you know.
And the cool thing about Emily is that she gives like the female readers kind of an a point of view. And she has this little teddy bear that she takes with her everywhere. So she has like this Calvin and Hobbes
thing. This is the teddy bear?
That's the teddy bear in the...
in that story, okay.
In that story.
Right.
She calls him Teddy, but it's kind of a Calvin and Hobbes thing going on. So she talks to him constantly. Teddy has a seat at her tea party. Teddy gets to go on the mission to Mars. And Teddy's always with her, basically.
Okay.
And it was written by me and my 14-year-old daughter, Emily.
Oh, well, there we go.
So basically, that's kind of where that comes from. So she basically created the character and everything about her, and she helps me write a lot. So
well, it looks awesome. It looks really adorable. I babysit. I'm probably going to recommend this to my little kids that I babysit for. So, but thank you for your time, and I hope you read Genie the Genius.